soft luxury is not a price tag. It is a posture, the way you treat yourself, carry yourself, and allow life to meet you. It is actually a way of being. There is a certain kind of woman you notice immediately. Not because she is loud, not because she's trying too hard, but because she feels different. She moves with calmness in a world that is rushing. She speaks with intention in a world that is reacting. And even when life is not perfect, she does not look emotionally scattered. And you begin to wonder, or you are wondering right now, what does she know that others don't or others doesn't? Actually, there is no secret at all. The only thing is that she has habits. They are small, quiet, consistent habits that shape how she thinks, how she feels, how she carries herself, and how she responds to life. And in today's video, I'm going to break down 10 soft luxury habits for elegant women, not from a place of perfection, but from real life, healing, emotional awareness, and intentional living. As a healthcare professional, I've seen something very important. When a woman is emotionally overwhelmed, it doesn't stay in the mind. It shows in the body, in sleep, in energy, in decisions, and in relationships. So this is not just lifestyle advice. This is well-being. This is healing, and this is becoming whole. Hi, my name is Bella. If you're new here, a very warm welcome to you. On this channel, we educate, we empower ourselves. We do have a lovely time, so do stay with us. So the first thing is the morning routine. Inviting God into your day is the ultimate. I remember some time ago, I didn't have a very personal relationship with God, but I noticed that there was something wrong, and I rushed into decisions into my mornings without acknowledging God. When I was doing that, the day felt internally draining, chaotic, even if nothing was visibly wrong. But then when I paused and, let's say, even briefly saying to God, lead me into my day, into my shift, into my activities, it felt like I'm no longer carrying the day alone, and my mind becomes calmer. My thoughts slow down. My reactions become more intentional. The reason being that I have given God the opportunity for Him to lead me throughout the day. So my soft life, or a soft luxury morning, is not complicated. It looks like you just waking up and resisting the urge to immediately check your phone. I've stopped doing that. Sit on your bed for a few seconds and just taking some normal breathings. The next thing is talking quietly or saying a prayer of gratitude. You can just say simply, God, order my steps today. Let me move with peace and wisdom. And I bet you, God will definitely lead you. God will definitely be with you. Because when God is invited into your morning, you stop living reactively, and then you start living guided. And that changes everything. You no longer feel like life is happening to you. You feel like you are being led through it. 2. Self-care. Let's be honest, we've been sold a lie. The internet has turned self-care into something very expensive and very aesthetic. You know, like having candles, luxury baths, spa days, and things. They are simple. Self-care is often quiet and sometimes unglamorous. It's something simple. So like self-care is asking, what does my body needs right now? And then you have to listen, because you definitely get an answer. You've asked a question, so the body will give you the answer. So the scripture is said in Matthew 11:28. It says, come to me all who are very weary and burdened, and I'll give you rest. So when you ask, you will definitely get the answer. So real self-care looks like drinking water before having your coffee or having your hot drink. Drink water, detoxify the system. Your body is dehydrated after the sleep. Also, eating proper food instead of skipping and saying that you are too busy. I used to do that, I've stopped that. And then resting without calling yourself lazy, saying I need a break without feeling you must justify it. And sitting with emotion instead of numbing them with distractions. Choosing sleep over 1 more hour of scrolling. Those of us on TikTok, Snapchat, that is what we do. And also the basics that we or many of us overlook. Brush your teeth twice in a day, morning and night. It is consistent. The next thing, keeping your nails trimmed, cut them and make them presentable. For me, because of my nature of work, I'm a healthcare professional, so I don't have to get nail polish on. I always have to keep my nails trimmed, short nails, and clean. I can do them properly when I'm on holiday. And I've learned something powerful. True self-care is not what looks good online. It is what keeps you functioning, you being healthy and grounded in real life. Soft Luxury 3. Hair care is your crown, not intention, not pressure. As women, our hair is not just appearance. It is our identity, it is our culture and our care. But Soft Luxury hair care removes pressure. It is not about perfection. It is not about consistency and respect for your hair. So like for me, I have a natural hair. I make sure that I wash them, scalp treatment, washing your hair when it actually needs it, not delaying it out of exhaustion. I used to do that sometime. I've stopped. Keep conditioning it and slowly allowing my hair to be nourished. Oil scalping your hair. I have to oil scalp this, not randomly, not rushing it. Then wearing protective hairstyles when you need rest from daily manipulation. You need to allow our hair to rest. And sometimes letting your natural hair breathe freely. Some people are not confident with their natural hair. That is fine. It's up to you what you want to do. But Soft Luxury hair care says, I'm not fighting my hair. I'm caring for it. I'm treating it. Your hair should not feel like stress. It should feel care. So your hair should feel the care. Luxury 4. Mind your business. This one took me time to learn. I used to overthink everything about people. I always overcared for people. If someone was quiet, I would ask, what is wrong with this person? What is going on with this person? That is me. I overcare. And if someone was distant, if someone was upset, if someone was going through something, I overcare. I thought, or I was thinking, or I would think, what is happening? Why? What is going on? I was carrying emotional weight that it didn't belong to me. I was overcaring. Now I live by a principle. I'm a Ghanaian, and our former president, Atta Mills, said something. What's it? Zero fiasem. Mind your own business. Minding your own business is peace. That is not in a rude way, but it's in a freeing way, because not everything requires your interpretation or your help. Now what I do is I care about people, but I do not obsess over them. I rather pray for them instead of overthinking for them. I release situations I cannot control. The thing is, I am not God, and I was never meant to be. And that brings peace. I would rather do is that I'll pray for them and I'll ask God to answer their secret prayers. 5. Treat people how you want to be treated. Such luxury women are kind and not accessible to everyone in the same way. They understand that respect is mutual. Kindness should not lead to self-neglect, and access to them must be earned through consistency. Because love without boundaries becomes exhaustion. You being kind, you have to think about yourself as well. 6. Digital elegance. What are you consuming? What you consume becomes how you feel. If your feed is full of chaos, drama, negativity, you will feel it. Soft luxury is curating what you see, unfollowing accounts that drain your energy, limiting emotional overstimulation, choosing calm over chaos online. Ask yourself, does this content elevate me or exhaust me? Because on this social media, there are certain things going on which is really affecting people emotionally and psychologically. Emotional intelligence is the 7th one. Not everything deserves a reaction. So soft luxury women, they pause. So instead of replying immediately when you are upset, you breathe first. Instead of assuming, you clarify. Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond thoughtfully. Be matured enough, because calm responses protect your dignity. Then it takes us to the 8th one. Self-respect is your daily standard. Self-respect is not how you feel on a good day. It is how you have been on a difficult day. It looks like leaving situations that drain your peace. Not begging for attention. Saying no without over-explaining. There is no need for you to over-explain. Protecting your dignity even when emotional. You have to control yourself. Some people will trigger you. Some people will annoy you, because people learn how to treat you from how you treat yourself. 9. Protect your energy. Not everyone is your access point. You are not available to everyone emotionally, mentally, or energetically. Soft luxury means responding when you are ready. It's not everything that you have to talk about. There are certain things, if you don't know it, I would say zip it, step back, and then when you are overwhelmed, don't force yourself with connections where there is imbalance. Peace actually requires protection. The third one is kindness and service. Be kind, be helpful, be supportive, and never abandon yourself to do it. Because a drained woman cannot pour into anything. Soft luxury balance is I can be good to others without disappearing in the process. I think I have one bonus one, solo time. That is solo time. I remember the very first time I took myself to a restaurant alone. First, I felt uncomfortable. I kept thinking and I was looking around. People were watching me. That is what I was thinking. But something changed. I started observing myself. I sat down, ordered my food. It was served. My thoughts, my likes, my emotions, and I realized something powerful. You don't need company to experience life fully. Sometimes you do, but not all the time. Solo time teaches you independence, clarity, emotional grounding, and self-awareness. Sometimes you do not find yourself in the noise or the noises. Find yourself in silence. And I'm telling you, I found myself in that silence and I loved it. I took pictures. So hey, soft luxury is not a lifestyle trend. It is a way of living. It is how you speak to yourself, how you protect your peace, how you move through life intentionally, how you choose yourself repeatedly. You are not becoming someone else. You are returning to yourself slowly, softly, and powerfully. I believe this video resonated with you. If it has, please put in the comment section what soft luxury life you are living and let's learn from it as well. Thank you for staying and watching this video. I will encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this content. Also, please share this video to someone else. I love you and I will see you in the next video. Until then, be intentional. Bye.